right? Let's define the properties in the box model by thinking the box model. So let's say border width, I'm going to set this for this div, border width 10 pixels, that is the top border. That means this side, top border is 10 pixels. Then in the clock, you have the right border, then bottom border, and then left border. Likewise, you can give the border values, different values for different borders in the same text, right? 10 pixel, then let's say right border is 20 pixel and the bottom border is 1 pixel, and then the left border is let's say 5 pixels. And by just giving a border, and let's give a width also. Width, I'm giving 200 pixels, and height 30 pixels. But if you give like that, you cannot see anything in the website. Here, you can't see anything. Nothing is there. Even though you gave this, you cannot see anything because still you have just given the border. And let's give a content here, hello. And after giving content also, you cannot see anything because border has some other properties. Hello is here, but you cannot see any other thing because the border has some other properties. What are the other properties? You have border style. Border style. Border width is there. Then you have to give the border. Sorry, border style. I'm giving solid. Even after giving the border style, you cannot see anything. Now you can see the default colors. Default color is there. That's what I forgot that. The default color, by using the default color, you can see the borders. So let's increase the height and width a little bit. So width, let's make it 400, and height, let's make it like 100 to make it more visible. And now you can see the border in the solid border. Here 20 pixel, then 10 pixel, 20 pixel, 1 pixel. Then. So likewise, 4 sides, you can give 4 different values. Border style solid, and also if you want to give the color, border COLOR, border color. This is like one hand. This is a very shorthand notation. 7 pixel means all 4 sides 7 pixels. Solid means the border style. Color, I have given everything I have given here. But here I'm giving separate border width for 4 sides. Then again border style for all 4 sides. For 4 sides also you can give solid and dash. Then what will happen? This is for 2 sides. Solid and dash. If I give like this, then you can see the top bottom border solid, then the left right border dash. Likewise, that is also possible. And if you need 4 side හතරටම දෙන්න ඕන. ඒකත් දෙන්න පුළුවන්. Solid dash තියෙන්න ඕන, solid තියෙන්න ඕන උඩ එක, dash තියෙන්න ඕන, අපි හිතමු dotted තියෙන්න ඕන right එක, dash තියෙන්න ඕන යට border එක, ආපහු අනිත් එක solid තියෙන්න. Likewise also you can give the 4 sides separately දෙන්න පුළුවන් ඒකට. ඒක තමයි box property එක කියන්නේ. දැන් ඔන්න එනවා මේ පැත්තේ border, ඊට පස්සේ dotted එනවා, යට dash එනවා, මේ පැත්තේ ආයි solid එනවා. මේ dot ලොකුයි, හේතුව border size එක ලොකුයි. And colors also you can give 4 colors for 4 sides. Border color මම දෙනවා red, green, blue, yellow. වචන වලින් දෙන්නත් පුළුවන් ඈ colors. නැත්නම් අර code වලින් දෙන්නත් පුළුවන්. So now let's see, I have given 4 colors for 4 sides. Red, green, blue, yellow. This is also a border, but it looks so ad hoc. එහෙම දෙන්නේ නැහැ කවුරුත්. ඒකින්ද තමයි එක එක අමුතු විදිහට පේන්න එක. And let's give the margin. Margin උත් අර වගේ හතර පැත්තටම දෙන්න පුළුවන්. Margin can also be given to the top right, bottom left, TRBL style. Or you can give like for all sides 10 pixels. Margin means the gap between the current context and the other elements. දැන් මේ gap එකක් නැති ඉඳ තමයි මේ ගෑවිලාම තියෙන්නේ. gap එකක් දුන්න හැටි ඔන්න ඒවත් එක පොඩි gap එකක් තියාගන්න. නේ. දැන් ගෑවිලා නැහැ. හැම එකක් එකම 10 pixel gap එකක් තියෙනවා. ඒ තමයි margin එක. ඊළඟට දැන් මේ hello කියන එක board එකට ඇලිලානේ තියෙන්නේ. hello කියන එක board එකට ඇලිලා තියෙන්නේ. ඒක නවත්තන්න ඕන නම් අපි දෙන්න ඕනේ padding එක. ඒ padding උත් දෙන්න පුළුවන් top right bottom left. padding mama දෙනවා top වලින් 30 pixels. right වලින් මම දෙනවා right වලින් 50 pixels. එතකොට bottom වලිනුත් 30 pixels. ඔක්කොම කීයක් තියෙනවද 100ක් නේ තියෙන්නේ 100න් 30යි ගියාම මැද්දේ 40ක් ඉතුරුනේ. හරි කමන්න. මේ පැත්තටත් දෙනවා 50 pixels. ඔය විදිහට පැඩිනුත් හතර පැත්තටම දෙන්න පුළුවන්. එහෙම නැත්නම් දෙපැත්තට වෙනම දීලා උඩට යටට වෙනම දෙන්න. උඩට යටට එහෙම දෙනවා නම් දෙකකට දෙන්න. උඩට යටට එකක් දෙපැත්තට දෙන්න. 30. දැන් උඩට යටට 30 දෙපැත්තට 50. 50 එක තව පොඩ්ඩක් වැඩි කරමු 100 විතර දාමු දෙපැත්තට. උඩට යටට 30. top and bottom 30. 100 for both sides. දැන් මේක මෙහෙමත් නැතුව හරියට මැද්දට ගන්න ඕන නම් you can give padding එක දෙන්න නැතුව text align එකක් දුන්නා නම් මම CSS code එකෙන් code එක ඔයගොල්ලන්ට කියලා දෙන්නේ නෑ පුතේ. I'm not going to teach you all the CSS. මෙහෙම කියලා දෙන්න කිව්වොත් like CSS tree has a lot of things. But basic things are here. Basically how to change a color, how to change a border, how to change padding, how to change margin. So those are the basics. Other things you can just learn by yourself, right? No need to, because if we are going to do like that, it will take very long time to finish your syllabus. This will become a web designing course. This is like basic software engineering course, which having like exposure to every direction. I just don't want to make this a web designing course. Therefore, so my explanation, I'll limit it to this level. We have done, okay, so we'll do that list conversion also. That is using internal CSS next. So please practice this more. You need practice. You need to practice these things. Styles, directions, how this TRBL style work, or how this top bottom left right style works. The box model you have to practice. If you cannot understand anything, please let me know, then I can explain again. So these are now becoming little by little, these are becoming advanced, right? We started with Python. I don't know whether you can remember Python now, because we have come a long way, discuss SQL, then came to the Java, and this time we are in HTML. And now in CSS actually. The next spell we have to learn PHP. Small amount of JavaScript and PHP. And after learning PHP and JS, JS actually a little amount of JS, and then PHP. Then after learning PHP, again you have to remember MySQL, because you need to develop your final project, which is having database applications. That I'll give you 1 month of time. Right? Actually, we will be finishing within another. We will be finishing the syllabus within another 6 days. Within 6 days, we will do all these things and finish. Then you have 1 month of time to submit your project, to get the final marks. Okay, please practice this. At least practice this 10 minutes, then I'll explain about the internal style. If you have any doubts, please tell me, then I can explain again. But you have to understand up to some level. Whatever you cannot understand, I can. But you have to remember all these things are working according to the note that I have given. That is the box model. This one.
Sir, can't we create another CSS file and link to HTML?
Yeah, that is possible. That is external. That is external CSS. But still we have not learned. So first practice this. I just want you to practice this course. Then let's go to the internal. And here you have the external CSS. Similar to that, let's link external CSS. First of all, let's give a try. Let's try these things. I'll give you 10 minutes. Just give it. Just practice this. Then we'll do that external CSS and internal CSS part. Right. In internal styles. So let me create a new file. Otherwise, you will confuse with a lot of coding in this file. I'm creating a new file, and new file, let's name it as hello.html. There, let me create a brand new HTML code. HTML, then the head section. Okay, I'll copy the paragraph few times. I just want to see these different paragraphs in different styles. Okay, here it is. And then I would like to apply internal styles. When you apply internal styles, you have to mention it inside the style tag, which is inside the head tag, just after the title. Head tag, just after the title, you have style, that is it. And inside the style, you can mention internal styles in three ways. One is as a tag selector. If you mention this as a tag selector, let's say color red. So similar to that CSS property and the value. So CSS property not equal sign, then colon, the value and the semicolon. This is how we write this CSS. Property, colon, value, semicolon. Let's save this. And then if you go to crc.com, hello.html, you can see all the paragraphs are in red color. The reason is I have given a tag selector. Tag selector will give, so let's add a div also. And inside that also, this is a paragraph. There's a div, and also there's a spanning area. Different tags. Spanning area. And that is also, this is a paragraph. Then another spanning area. Let's copy and paste the same. Okay, let's save this, and you can see all the paragraphs are in red color. The div is in black color. Spanning area is in black color, and spanning area is not going to the next line. It's an inline one, and it's like it's continuing. So this is another spanning area, but that is also black. Except these spans and divs, all other paragraphs are in red color because of the tag selector that you have applied. Tag selector is you give style, right? Tag selector means you give style to all the, right, all the tags in the same. Right, then, so let's give a class selector, my class. That I'm going to mention color equal color colon green. And this one I'm saying class is my class. And similar to that, I'm going to add this my class to this span also and this div. Now three are there in that my class. So one is this paragraph, the second one is this one, and third one is this one. Let's refresh and this. Now you can see the my class paragraphs are there in green color. So irrespective of the tag, it is applied to the class attribute. And tag එක තියෙන හැම එකම රතු පාට වුණා. Class එක දැම්මම මේ අදාළ class එකට අදාළ ඒවා විතරක් කොළ පාට වුණා. Then the ID selector. Say my ID. They are mentioning color colon it's purple. And I'll give that to this one as ID equal my ID. Actually, ID can only be given to one location. That is the specialty. You can't repeat the ID. ID is a unique one, can be given only to one location. So that will look in purple color. So this is how you apply tag selectors, class selectors, and ID selectors in HTML. Tag selectors will apply to each tag. Class selector will apply to each class which is having the same class attribute and the value. ID selector will apply to the ID attribute which is having only one unique value, one unique place. Okay, these are the selector types that you have in CSS. Please write the heading selector types and then write down this example. So the first one is called class selector. So first one is called tag selector. The second one is called class selectors. The third one is called ID selector. Let me write using annotation tools. First one is called tag selector. The second one is called class selector. The third one is called ID selector. The selectors are used in applying internal styles. The main heading is internal styles. And under that, the subheading, okay, no need to write subheading, just write internal styles and show this example for internal style sheets and write down this in your book also. Please write down this in your book also. Please write down this in your book and also try this in your